is the media is ran by wicked Caucasian folk, and they're going to steer the story to go the way they want it to go, and suckers like Stephen A. Smith are put on television to be kissers for they bosses.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Around the Association. Well, the Super Bowl is set, Super Bowl 57, where we have Kansas City Chiefs led by Patrick Mahomes and the Philadelphia Eagles led by Jalen Hurts, ready to take off on February 12th. Now, recently, comedian Corey Holcomb on his show 5150 was talking about the Super Bowl and really giving a rundown on both prospects. And when he got to Jalen Hurts, he got to talking about really all of the disrespect kind of thrown Jalen Hurts' way as being a worthy quarterback. He actually brought back even some of the quotes that Jalen Hurts actually said himself. Now, one thing that he stayed on was the fact that Stephen A. Smith always tries to diminish Jalen Hurts' contribution to the team. And, you know, it's a situation where, yeah, we know the Philadelphia Eagles defense is good. We know the wide receivers, they're really great. But you have teams like, you know, the Dallas Cowboys that all that can be true. But if your quarterback is turning the ball over, that can run that null and void, you know. And Jalen Hurts, you know, before his injury, you know, they were saying he was one of the favorites, you know, to be MVP of the league. Now, it's a situation where I had to take a look back because I hadn't really paid attention to it until Corey Holcomb brought it up. So I took a look back at what Stephen A. had to say about Jalen Hurts. Now, the first bit is where he was on First Take, and he was, earlier this season, and he still wasn't sold on Jalen Hurts being the Philadelphia Eagles' answer at quarterback. Take a listen right here.
That damn Kirk Cousins is who you were going up against. Let's not forget that.
And Kirk Cousins doesn't have nothing to do with the way Jalen Hurts played.
So there you have it. This was, early in the season, Jalen Hurts had a really good game against the Vikings, and Stephen A. tried to award that great game based on the opposing quarterback. I could have understood it more if he said, the Minnesota Vikings has a light defense. They really aren't that good. But he said you were up against Kirk Cousins. And most recently, before the Eagles played the 49ers in the NFC Championship game, Stephen A. Smith even alluded that he expected the Eagles' offense to be neutralized. And he kind of gave the 49ers the edge there, even though, I would think any edge, because both defenses are really good, I would think any edge would come down to the more seasoned, more polished, the one that is in the running for the MVP this year, opposed to Brock Purdy. That's just me. Now, Corey Holcomb, he went in. He actually seems to be getting tired of it. He went in on the network that is ESPN and the talking heads, most namely Stephen A. Smith, since he's really the mascot for the network at this point. And he was talking about how, they always try to find issue with something that, Jalen Hurts has done. And even after winning the game, just take a listen here, and I'll be back to give my commentary.
But see, you ain't gonna get this type of insight from ESPN, because they bigots up there.
They said Mahomes.
The first thing they said when the boy in Philly won to go to the Super Bowl, well, he didn't have a good game, but what do you mean he didn't have a good game? He went to the Super Bowl. He scored a touchdown. They beat what you call the number one defense in the NFL. What do you mean? But see, Stephen A. Smith and all the guys at ESPN, they have production meetings before they show, and they got to find a way to slick, bad talk all the black quarterbacks.
Now, if you know anything about Corey Holcomb, he didn't leave it there. No. He went in even deeper on ESPN and Stephen A. Smith. Take a listen.
Because normally, when you win, all they do is show the quarterback. ESPN ain't been showing Jalen Hurts a lot. They don't show him a lot in the highlights and all that. They show him because they have to show him in the highlights, and they find a way to shit on the young brother.
I'm going to be honest. I really hadn't picked up on that until I really started looking back at some of the things Stephen A. said specifically about Jalen Hurts. And it does seem that the way he's performed this year, I mean, at one point prior to, his injury, they were undefeated. They were the last undefeated team. And I mean, the brother was balling. Let's be clear. He was putting up numbers. I mean, he was running the ball. With the design runs Philly have for him and how he's able to make that read himself. As a defense, it's really tough planning against the Eagles because any little wrinkle and Jalen Hurts takes off. And he's the type of runner that he's not in the Lamar Jackson fashion where you know he's going to run or when he's going to run or, and with Lamar, sometimes it don't even matter if that joker is so elite. But Jalen, he'll be making passes, standing in the pocket, not doing, and then all of a sudden he done ripped off 25, 30 yards downfield running the ball. So I am kind of with, hey, at this point, the brother got you to the playoffs his first year as a starter. He got hurt. And Corey even referenced that. He got hurt, limped off the field. And now he's in a place where he's actually looking to win Philadelphia their second Super Bowl. And God, when was it that Nick Foles won at last? 2017? Yeah, I think it was 2017. So that was actually the Eagles' first championship in franchise history. Jalen Hurts trying to make it the second. So let me know what you guys think, man. And actually pay attention to the sports media. If you're into the football and you're watching the Super Bowl and the lead up, with a player making it to the first Super Bowl in their own career, trying to get the franchise their second overall. I understand Patrick Mahomes is who he is, but I'm very interested on seeing what the media says and how they talk about Jalen Hurts heading into this game. So thank you, Corey, for that. Let me know what y'all guys think in the comments, man. Be sure to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. I'm gonna holler at you next time. Peace.